In order to experience mahamudra, we need to destroy ego's conception. So, okay, as you can see here, Ephesia, Lama uses the word ego. And what it means is the neurotic sense of self. It's very loosely used, this word, you know. It's this misconception of a self. To destroy ego's conception, the hallucinated idealistic picture, the concrete view, this is me. So let's investigate this mistaken concept, because we can't recognize how ego mind, and that's Lama's term for this word ignorance, ma-rigpa in Tibetan. This is the correct word for the fundamental delusion that underpins all the other delusions, whose function is to believe in an intrinsic me. Lama calls it ego mind. The word is marigpa in Tibetan, unawareness, this primordial delusion, this primordial ignorance in the mind that believes primordially, instinctively, way beyond intellect, that there is a real intrinsic me in here running the show. Speaking very simply, okay? That's a very loose way of putting it. This is me. So let's investigate this mistaken concept. Because if we can't recognize how ego mind, how ignorance, how ego grasping, another colloquial term for it, projects its hallucination onto reality, our mahamudra meditation will become Mickey Mouse meditation. So in other words, it's like this. When you're making a mistake, in other words, if you, another simple example, even more simple than Jason imagining that pink is blue because his eyes are wrong. But imagine you've believed all the time that 1 + 1 is 3. You've learned math wrong and you've believed it. You hold on to it. You always keep bumping into the unreality because every time you try to count, it never works out, but you just don't understand what the problem is. You haven't realized you've got a wrong understanding, and it's a very deep understanding inside you. So you've got to unpack it. And in other words, as Lama's saying here, if you can't recognize the mistake that you're making, if you can't unpack and unravel the wrong view you've got somewhere there, that you think 1 means this and you think 3 means that, and you never put them together, you've got to be analytical about it to see where your mistake is. You can't just keep saying to yourself, 1 + 1 is 2, 1 + 1 is 2, 1 + 1 is 2, 1 + 1 is 3 is wrong, 1 + 1 is 3 is wrong. You've got to understand, unpack it, and understand clearly the mistake you're making. Because once you establish the mistake, you get the truth.